I care.
Make sure y'all go watch my last video because y'all asking a lot of stuff. Watch the video, girl, and make sure y'all subscribe because I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all like to watch the videos and don't subscribe, and that's not helping me. It's helping me, but it's not helping me. Like, watch the video, subscribe, girl, subscribe. But what's up, YouTube? It's me, Just Sade, and today I am back with another video. As you could tell from the caption, this will be my surgery Q&A/body reveal. So stay tuned and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so if you guys watch my last video, then you pretty much already know that I had got a BBL and Lipo360. So a BBL is when they take all of the fat in your stomach and in your back and all up under your bra roll and all that. As you can see, I got an incision right there. And take it and transfer it into your butt and your hips or wherever you like. So I did a poll on my Instagram and my Facebook for you guys to ask me questions that you've been wondering about my recent surgery. So I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible so y'all don't be just sitting here forever, because who wants that? But let's just get started. So the first question is, do you regret getting your BBL? No, I don't really regret getting it at all, because it's something that I thought about and something that I really wanted to do for myself, so I'm glad that I did it. The next question is, how does your boyfriend feel about your BBL? My boyfriend is very encouraging and he loves it and he thinks it's so nice and he loves it here. So yeah, that's how he feels about it. Who was your doctor? My doctor was Dr. Eric Valadares at Jolie Plastic Surgery. Somebody else said, you had a nice shape. Why did you get a BBL? Girl. So basically, I thought I had a nice shape too before. And it was straight or whatever. It wasn't like, oh my God, it was just terrible. No, it was cool. But I seen a picture of myself naked from behind. And girl, that really humbled me. Like, no. And I was not going out like that. So I had to get it together. And if you don't like something, it's okay to change it. So that's what I did. The next question is, have you had sex yet? And if so, how was it, girl?
All you need to know, all up in my pussy, boy.
Okay, so yes, I did have sex. I had sex like kind of early too, and I don't know, it wasn't bad. Like, it was really good, but you know, it was painful at first a little bit. So yeah, but it was good, real good. I did it again, and I'm gonna do it again tonight.
But anywho,
somebody else asked, what was the worst part about your surgery? To me, the worst part was probably like waking up. Well, it's not a bad thing. I'm so glad that I woke up. Like, who don't want to wake up from surgery? But child, it was too much. Like, it was horrible. I was so cold when I woke up. I was like feeling nauseous, dizzy. I didn't know what was going on. It was freezing, like super freezing. Like, I've never been that cold in my life. So to me, that was the worst part of my surgery. And the anesthesia made me so sick because I never had surgery before, like no surgeries at all. So I never been put under anesthesia, and it made me super duper sick. Girl, I was throwing up everywhere. So yeah, that was the worst part. Somebody else said, can you twerk yet? No, I cannot. It's like, I probably could if I tried. It's like a little firm still. My butt is still a little firm. Like, it's not all the way soft, but it's like getting there. Like, it's pretty much soft all the way around, but it's still just a little firm. And I'm pretty sure that would kind of be a little painful for me to be just trying to shake that ass everywhere, you know. The next person said, I didn't even know you were old enough to get surgery. How did your parents feel about it? Child, you just tried to little girl me. Girl, I don't even stay with my parents, but they was cool with it. They was like pretty much supportive. I didn't tell my dad until probably like the week before I went to surgery, because I didn't want to tell him. I was scared to tell my parents at first because I didn't know what they was gonna say, but they didn't care. Like, they pretty much, you know, I'm grown, so they gonna support whatever I got going on regardless, because it's my decision and I'm grown and I don't stay under their roof. So yeah. The next person said, how much was it? So my surgery came up to about, like I said in the last video, 5,000 and some change. I'm gonna come up with like a breakdown probably for y'all, because I don't know exactly how much with all of the expenses that I had. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna give you an update on that. The next person asked me, how were your massages and who did them? My massages was not bad at all. They were not painful. That's what I was scared of the most. Like, I wasn't even scared of the surgery for real. I was scared to get the massages because I thought it was gonna be so painful. Everybody was telling me like, oh my God, girl, it hurts so bad. And it didn't even hurt. Like, I don't know, maybe my pain tolerance got higher or something. Cause girl, I thought they was gonna hurt her and I was gonna be in there crying. I did not cry not one time. I did a little gasp here and there, but that's normal. But no, it was not painful at all. They were great. And the person who did them was Essence Body Recovery in Miami, and she did such a good job. That's a Black-owned company, and they was like on time. They was prompt. They was very professional, and I would recommend them. I'm gonna put the information in the description box. So if you get a BBL in Miami, you need somebody to do your massages, make sure y'all go call them. The next person asked me, would you get anything else done? No, I don't think I would get any more surgery. I think that was pretty much it for me. I kind of want to get like a boob reduction or like a breast lift, but I think I want to wait until I have like a child or something like that, because then my titties gonna really be through then, so it don't make sense to like mess with them now, because as you can see, they pretty much okay. But yeah, I'm gonna just like wait until then. But that's the only thing that I really thought about doing. I thought about getting my lips done before, but I just be overlining them, so I'm gonna keep doing that because I don't want to fuck with my face for real and then be out here all fucked up and looking crazy. So yeah. The next question is, were you scared to get it? At a point I was scared, but then I wasn't scared because I was like preparing myself for it. But then I got there and I got in that room and I was by myself, and baby, I started freaking the fuck out. I was like tripping, like so many thoughts started like just going through my head, and I got like bad anxiety. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, girl, like you gonna wake up, you gonna be fucked up. What if your booty ugly? What if you don't like it? What if they don't snatch you good enough? Like, what if you just wasted your money? But no, it was good. Everything went good. But yes, I was scared at a certain point. Somebody else said, you took it like a champ, girl. How did you handle the pain? Thank you so much. And how did I handle the pain, girl? It wasn't really painful. Like, a lot of people make it seem like it's gonna be something painful. It was not even really painful. It was more so like just pressure and uncomfortable. Like, I was super uncomfortable more so. But I didn't even really take none of the pain medication that they gave me. I took Tylenol and like Tylenol PM and stuff like that, but it wasn't like real painful. The next person said, does it feel normal to sit, and how do you sit? Girl, I don't sit. I have not sat for real. Like, I don't be sitting. If I have to like get in the car, like now I've been using my BBL pillow, but other than that I don't sit down, so I wouldn't really know. Like, I haven't just sat flat on my butt. The next question was, are you satisfied with your new body? Yes, child, I'm so satisfied with my new body. Me and her, it's gonna look so cute in all the new clothes that we get. And I'm so glad that I did it because I love it so much. I'm very much so snatched, just giving what it's supposed to have gave. So yes, satisfied. The next question is, how do you feel about Jolie, and would you recommend your surgeon? So before I had my surgery, I'm sorry about y'all see me itching, but it's like when you get lipo, I guess you get super itchy in the areas. So I'm gonna itch, girl. But before I had my surgery, like, the communication with Jolie was super duper ghetto. Would not recommend for that because they were super duper ghetto. And it was like hard to get in touch with anybody, like relaying stuff. When it was time for me to get my lab work in, the communication was poor as hell. My coordinator was poor as hell. She does her job very so horrible, like very much so horrible. She does a badass job, like she's terrible. But all in all, I would recommend my surgeon because I feel like he did a good job and I'm satisfied with my body. And Jolie, despite the communication issues, It is a nice facility. It's super clean. Like the whole time I was there, they was cleaning up from like all day long, like back to back to back, just cleaning up. So I would recommend them for that. The next question is, what advice would you give somebody considering a BBL? The advice that I would give to somebody considering a BBL is make sure you get a cell saver, because if you don't get your cell saver, it's just going to be horrible. A cell saver is basically them replacing all of the blood that you lost during surgery, so you're going to need that. So make sure you get a cell saver. Make sure you get your massages, because that's very like important to do if you don't want your stomach all fucked up looking and scary, and you don't want fibrosis and all of that craziness. So yeah, make sure you get your massages. Make sure you wear your faja. I got on my faja right now. I sleep with my faja. I do everything with my faja. Only time I'm not in my faja is when I'm getting a massage or I'm in the shower. Another thing that I would recommend you to do is make sure you eat. Like when you have surgery, you're not gonna want to eat, but make sure you eat, especially before you get your massages. Cause I didn't eat before my first massage, and I was in there all fucked up. Like, girl, I was about to pass out. I was feeling sick. I was woozy, about to throw up. It was not good. So make sure you eat before your massages, and make sure you eat like nice hefty meals, not no soup or no shit like that. Cause that's what I ate, some soup, and it didn't do good for me. So make sure you eat. Child, really make sure you do your research before you choose any surgeon. Don't be just looking, oh, because they did this person, they do good on me. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you check the death rates of your doctors and all of that, because girl, you want to wake up. And the last thing that I would recommend you to do is keep moving around. After surgery, you're gonna be super duper stiff if you just keep laying there. Make sure you get your ass up, move around, walk around as much as you can. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but make sure you do it. The next question is, did you use a wish pick? And if so, who was it? So I had wish picks. It wasn't like a person in particular. It was just like stuff that I found on social media. And I ended up not using them, because what you gotta realize is, just because this person looked like this don't mean that you gonna come out looking like that. You gotta be real with yourself and know that the foundation of your body that you have before surgery, because everybody's body is different. So you're not gonna come out looking like this person, especially in your round one if you're a bigger person. So yeah, I didn't end up using my wish picks. Someone else asked, do you feel like a new person? Yes, I feel like a completely new person, like a whole new woman. I feel so good about myself. I feel so great. I feel so snatched. I feel so happy. Look at my waist. Where is it? Where is she? She's gone. My confidence was good before, but now it's like up there, girl. Like, you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit before, but you really can't tell me shit now. Somebody said, how did you feel after waking up? Girl, like I said before, I was freezing. So when I woke up on my back. And I was just like so calm at first, but I was freezing. Like when I woke up, it was like the coldest I've ever been in my whole entire life. And it was like I was just laying there. I didn't know where the hell I was at, first of all. So I just got the feel in my stomach, and I'm like, oh my god, okay, yes, my faja is on. I was making sure it actually happened, and I didn't just wake up somewhere. And then I started tripping out. My anxiety started kicking in. I didn't know what was going on. So I had them people come flip me over. Because first of all, why would y'all have me on my butt and I just paid all this money to get it done? So they came and flipped me over, and then they was basically like, come on girl, time to go. And I'm like, what the hell? I just woke up. Like, what do you mean? So they flipped me over. Then I started getting super duper nauseous. They telling me lift up. Like, girl, I just had surgery. Like, of course I'm not about to lift up by myself. You have to help me. But they made me lift up. Then I started getting nauseous. Feel like I'm about to throw up. This man, he came and started pressing me like right here, super duper hard. I don't know what he was doing that for. I didn't like that. So the lady came, she gave me some little orange Gatorade, and that really set me off. Like, it made me throw up. As soon as I got up out the bed, I just threw up everywhere. And the rest was, yeah, it was just horrible. Somebody said, were you worried about getting put to sleep? Yes, I was kind of worried about getting put to sleep, but then not really, because let me tell y'all something. Before I went into surgery, my anesthesiologist came in, and he was super duper nice, and he came in at exactly 11:11. So then I'm like, okay, that's a sign, because I believe in angel numbers and stuff like that. And he came in at 11:11. Then we just so happened, he was going through my paperwork, we just so happened to have the same exact birthday, just a different year. So I'm like, yeah, your girl's gonna be straight. Then he was like, all is well. So I'm like, okay, all is gonna be well. Let's do this. And the last question is, what was on your supply list? So on my supply list, I had arnica tea, arnica tablets, arnica gel, I had a water jug with a little sippy straw, alcohol and peroxide. I got some knee pads, some latex gloves, some liquid IV, some Chucks pads, some seamless camis, dark sheets and pillowcases, or just sheets that you don't care about getting messed up, so you don't have to go out and buy like some new sheets and stuff like that. I got some lymphatic drops. I got a backboard, lipofoams, and ab boards to go inside of my thigh to help me compress. I got unscented extra large flushable wipes. I got a toilet seat razor, or riser, how do you say that? I don't fucking know. I got a female urinal, a BBL pillow, some sports bras, some compression socks, some oversized dresses and nightgowns, some poise pads to go over your incisions, some medical tape to hold the poise pads in place. I got some Halls, some Hibiclin soap, or some Dial Gold. Either one is good. And make sure you bring all of your vitamins and some Lysol wipes. Alright y'all, so that concludes the questions part of the video. And now, without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all see the new body. Very much so snatched, very much so curvy. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that y'all subscribe. I'm not playing with y'all. Please subscribe, because that's really gonna help me, and I want to get monetized because I make a video, so y'all, why not get me monetized? If you want to keep seeing more content, comment and tell me what you want to see. And yeah, bye.